What's up? It's xLouLoux97 and today is my first video that I'm going to make. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a round pool and with a little bit tropical way. Because this is my first video, I'm going also to create a sim based on the way the territory will look like. I never really create very much sims because I always like to build the houses, I mean. But for today's video I did create a little sim, but did not took very hard on it. You can see very Dutch names. That is because I am Dutch, and this is a Sims with the Dutch language because I'm from Holland. I use one of my favorite territories. It is very nature-like. I really do like the spot, the way it looks like. So I really wanted to build a pool around here, but always checking how it will look like a little bit in the gallery. I think that's very important. Right here, these are the debugs that I want to use for the pool. As you can see, that this is going to be a pool with this is going to be a round pool with an area, but you have to do it like this because now the rooms are separated from each other, like I show you now, and this is you're going to need that. So I use some cheats, and you will see it on the left side right now. So you can add these cheats and use them. Most of the things I'm going to use, you can find it in the debug menu. But right now I just showed you why I wanted to have the different spaces. So the pool is right now on, but it isn't right round. And this is a base game piece. It's a round piece, and if you put it on the right side with the shift button and the alt button, you can actually create the round pool. I think it's more a hot tub idea. For me, it isn't really a big pool or something, but I felt like why not, and I actually wanted to use the territory very tropical, and something that I always like use is are these walls. The way it looks like that the front is lower than the back, and because I think you can make something very dynamical pools with it, like with different wallpapers, or you can use debugs to create something new. But you can see this one actually in very much to gardens. But I decided to use these debugs, and to be honest, be careful, because I thought for today's video I'm going to put all the debugs right with each other, and then I don't have to go to the debug menu anymore. Well, I had not enough debugs, so I had to go to the debug menu, and I couldn't find this one again. It took me for like 20 minutes to find the right one. But eventually I could find it also by searching on Idle Living. But unfortunately I was already checking here for can I copy it, but you can't, of course, because it's a debug. So I have to find the debug item on the Idle Living, and then eventually, it took me a while, I found the missing piece again. And so I can create this wall. And I think that if you put the different kinds of debugs, or just a little bit different from each other, you can actually create this dynamical nature way. I don't think that it is a very modern way to use your stones like that. So of course, for every kind of type there is a different way to use it, and so you can actually create it on that theme. But I really wanted to do something tropical nature way. And actually right now I'm like almost finishing the wall. I'm checking like, okay, how is this going to look like, and is it going to be fine? Well, I really think that it is kind of really cute with these stones. These stones are very dark from each other, but I think that it's very beautiful because now they're coming very nice out from the pool. Because of the debugs, you can create something very different than just another house like this. By putting these debug pieces on it, you can actually create a very natural way, and that you can actually look like it is real. I put some debugs on the pool right here. I wouldn't do that if I were you, because eventually I figured it out that my sim couldn't swim. And that is one of course of the most important things, is that your sim can swim. Also with these tiles, these stones actually, I created this look even more, because I put them on the ground, and then it looked like the stones were bigger than other stones, of course, and that Mother Nature was really here when she made this beautiful pool. Also, that is one thing I also love use by this kind of pools or hot tubs, whatever you want, are base game stones. And by creating these stones, I'm putting them like a puzzle together. I always think it's important that even though you're putting stones on each other, that it looks good. So for me, it is always a puzzle, and these are one of the things I really love about Sims. And then eventually every stone is going to be smaller than the other ones, so you get actually this effect, and I really do love it. I don't mind seeing the white of the pool, which the round one is, by the way, a fountain. You can find it on the fountain objects, and yet again, like I said, it is a base game object, so everyone can make this kind of hot tub. And these are iLiving debugs. One of my favorite debugs, I must say. I just had iLiving back. I started the game when COVID was around here in Holland, and I really wanted to show my teachers something, so I started to use Sims. But eventually I actually really started to love this game, so I kept the game, and now I have several more packs. I don't have every pack, so I'm sorry, maybe I can't show you like everything, and I'm still figuring a lot of things out, but I think I'm on the good side right now. With these stones and this tree, I'm just going to look like, or see from, okay, how is this going to look like? So I'm going to decorate these walls. And yet again, you can do it with so many different kinds of way. There is no good way, and I think that because of the different kinds of decorations, you can always create the right pool for the right sim and the right story, because that's what I like to do. Like when you're a painter, you're painting, of course, and then with sim, you're creating also something to give you that vibe. And so I use also some romantic garden flowers, because they're very tropical from themselves, and I thought it would be very nice, but not too much attention for the red, of course, because I wanted to have a little bit more red coming out. That was my priority. So I do really love the red stairs around here, and yet again I had to put that one on. And of course I figured out I wanted to do something romantic, so I choose the romantic flower for the pool. And then around here, the bubbles are, I thought, was not very easy to place on, because I had to do a lot of alt and shift, but eventually they were there. And for your hot tub, bubbles are very important, right? Right now we're decorating, so that means that these are one of the last things I have to do. I don't have to build anymore. For me, this is just the finishing touch. Like I said, we're all very artists in our work, and I think that with Sims you can also be very creative. I'm not a very good painter, but hopefully I get better and better at Sims. Also, I thought this could be like a secret spot that she decorated, or or that he decorated, you know, I like to put a little story on it, that they can be chilling around here. So I put these lamps on it, of course, again with the red. Red is one of my favorite colors, and I thought it would be fitting right now to use it. And I decided to get rid of some debugs. And around here I show you some debug items that those you can just find at the debug store, and you can create your own path. And around here these are already debugged that are together, but I was like thinking of what I wanted, the straight one or the one crossing each other, or not very crossing each other, but it isn't straight, and I thought that it would help creating what I wanted, creating the picture that I wanted. So putting the last debugs on the territory to create a little bit more nature, and then putting the last pieces, the table and 2 chairs. I do like the feeling, the separated areas, like 2 chairs when they can sit around, and on the right side two chairs to lie down. I think that is cute, and I know that there are a lot of flowers, but I just really love this, putting the little bit decoration on it. And with this piece I actually normally use just little trees to create this, but I thought that with this one and the red it will fit in very well with the territory, with the creation and with the story I wanted to tell. Yes, I really do love the little red that is in it. And so the theme is love and maybe red, but you can see a little bit of it. I think that if I put too much red on it, you won't see a hot tub, and that is one of the most important things, of course, the hot tub. So on the final piece I always use are the lamps to create the lights. Right now I didn't want very much to show off, so I put them on underneath some debugs and other items, so you won't see them. Because yeah, nature right now is one of the most important things. And let's see if she can actually swim. I do really love the bubbles. This hot tub has very nice bubbles. Right now she's swimming alone, but maybe you can come join her. I hope you really loved and you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. This is my first video, but I'm very curious of what you think about it. Please give me a little bit of feedback. And hopefully I see you on Sims. I put this one on my gallery, so you can find it and you can play with it and reuse it in your own garden, or maybe you can use some pieces I have made. But most of all, what is I think the most important thing is I'll see you on Sims, and yeah, enjoy.